Hi guys, Random here, back with a bit more World of Warships. Going to look at something interesting today. This is a free boat that isn't free. Okay? Yeah. Let me explain. If we have a look at the World of Warships store, one of their featured items at the moment, for the next be 2 weeks from the day you're seeing this, is this offer with a premium account and a Katori. The premium account would cost you that anyway, so basically you're getting a free boat on top. Now, if you do buy premium time for World of Warships, which I would suggest if you play it more than a few times a week, then you could take advantage of this. So, let's have a quick look. It's a tier 3 cruiser, so if we have a quick look at stuff around the tier 3 cruiser, 787 there. It does annoy me the way they've messed around with this now, but tier 3, £8.66, sorry, £8.68. Tier 2s they are. So yeah, I mean, you're looking at very similar sort of money for the ship. If you were to look at premium account, now they haven't got the 30-day one up here at the moment because they've got this offer, but 14 days there, £6.29, 90 days, £23.49, so yeah, you could divide that by 3, so it's 8, 16, 24, so yeah, about £8 there, so you're on the money really for your premium time or the ship. So, if you fancy a boat, then get it. And if you fancy a month's worth of premium, then get it. Because they're about the same. So, what is the boat? Now, those of you that have played this as long as I have, back into closed beta, will remember the Katori as the tier 1 Imperial Japanese cruiser. It was your starter ship. And they took it out of the game and put in the Hashedate, which is, there she is, little Hashedate. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because 2x2 120 mils there. Now the Katori 2x2 140 mils. So you get a decent calibre on the guns, but you still only get a turret to the front and a turret to the rear, with twin guns in each. So, how did they make it competitive for tier 3? Well, they added stuff that apparently was on the boat anyway, but they didn't put on originally, like torpedo tubes. You have a set on each side. They also added a catapult fighter. Now, I believe this is the only ship at tier 3 to have a catapult fighter. So let's have a quick look at the numbers, you know, and see where she's good and where she's not. So, survivability wise, 22,000 hit points. For a tier 3 boat, how does that compare? Let's have a quick look. All the tier 3s, line up, St. Louis. That's got a bucket load, 29,500. Oleg, 24,100. Aurora, 22,500. So she's not a million miles away. 2,500 for the Bogatia. She's not a million miles away at 22,000 there. She's kind of in the mix, which is nice. Armour wise, well, it's a tier 3 cruiser. You've got a bit of armour on the Citadel roof at 51 mil. Let's show you that. Dump, and let's take away that. There you go. But pretty much everything else is, you know, paper thin. So don't expect miracles really. Yeah, look, 6 mils everywhere. So you're not going to get those epic bounces. You will possibly deflect a bit of plunging fire from your Citadel, but yeah, that's probably about all you can expect for. artillery wise, as I said, 2 twin mounted 140mm turrets, one fore, one aft, 2700 max AP, 2400 max HE damage, and 10% fire chance, which is nice. We like. You do have, unusually, a 127mm secondary turret there, twin mounted, 4.2 kilometre firing range. You can get that up to 5 kilometres if you use like your AFT, BFT skills there, which I wouldn't say is worth doing. I've gone for a different captain build, and I'll explain why. Main battery firing range 13.5 kilometres, so it's not a bad reach, isn't a bad reach at all. Torpedoes, 2 twin mounts, as I said, one port, one starboard. They're 7 kilometre range, which is lovely, 39-second reload, which is lovely, and 9,067 damage, which, yeah, you could have hoped for a little bit more, but it's still 18,000 damage that you could get out if you get them both to hit. 57 knot top speed on the torps. Anti-air defence, not bad for the tier, but there are better ways to go with the build. If you use AFT and BFT, you can get that up, I think 26, I think. I might be wrong. And then obviously you can use the AA signal flag as well to bump it up a little bit higher. Entirely up to you. You could go for an AA build on this and you get it up to a respectable sort of 26, 27 maybe. Wouldn't be bad. Your AA armament is 4 twin mounted 25mm with 3.1 kilometre range, 20 DPS, and your dual purpose secondaries there, 5 kilometre range, 10 DPS. Again, AFT, BFT, you could bump that up if you wished. Manoeuvrability wise, yes, let's talk about manoeuvrability, shall we? Stock, 18 knots, 1/8. Yeah, she is slow. This is the biggest drawback with this particular ship. She is hideously slow. If you put the speed flag on there, it's 18.9, which makes it a tiny bit less painful. So you have to be very careful about your route selection at the start of the game. Once you've committed to a route, you're on it, because you really are not quick enough to traverse the map. 430 metre turning circle radius is lovely, and 6.5 second rudder shift. Again, pretty good. Pretty good. No complaints there. Concealment is 10 point something, but I've got the captain with concealment expert, so it's down to 9.4, which is actually quite nice. When you're this slow, any sort of ability to hide until you choose to start the fight is very useful. 4.8 kilometre detection by air, and your assured acquisition hiding behind an island or in a smoke screen, etc., 2 kilometres. So captain skill wise, on this chap we have preventative maintenance, we have last stand, and we have superintendent and concealment expert. I do have another point on this captain, and I am going to use it. I'm going to put it on direction centre for catapult aircraft. There's a reason for that. There is a reason for that. Now, it doesn't affect your AA score. However, if we go into modules here, you'll see we've got damage comm mod 1 and aiming systems mod 0, the same that you get on the Yubari, which gives it laser-like accuracy, almost Soviet in nature. Now, your catapult fighter here, we could go and put a catapult fighter 2 on. We now have 3 charges of catapult fighter 2, which gives you another 28 DPS, but we got the direction centre, so we get 2 of these launched at a time. So we've got 3 charges of 2 planes at 28 DPS. Now do you see where I'm going? And obviously damage con mod 2 there. Yep, lovely. Right. Okay, so we're all flagged up and ready to go. Let's go into a co-op and let's see how we get on. Now I'll take a moment while we're loading in. Oh, lovely tier 2-3 game, fantastic. Take a moment while we're loading in. See the hyphen RNG hyphen? That's the clan. If you haven't applied, please feel free to do so. We do still have spaces there, and at the moment we've got tier 5 and tier 6 ship discounts unlocked. So yeah, if you're grinding up any of the newer tech trees, that's a nice thing to have, a nice discount there. We'll be working on the tier 7 and 8s once we've got the oil for those, and then we'll probably look at one of the nation discounts, the XP boost things, probably Pan-Asian destroyers, because I like destroyers. I know a few of the people I play with like destroyers as well. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to those coming out. Now I'm going to push up here. Right, now V25 hopefully will do some spotting for us. Now what have we got? Samson and the V25. Samson I don't have to worry about too much, because I will see it way before it sees me. Oh, no, let me correct that. I will see it before it can torpedo me. Yeah, there we go. Right. So let's hope that V25 pushes forwards. Now what I do have are amazing torpedo arcs. Check them out. They are insanely good. So we know there is a destroyer in the B cap. Yep. Now our planes are active for 6 minutes. So do you know what? Let's put a plane up. There's one. And there goes the second one. So that gives us a little bit of visibility should there be any torpedoes heading this way. Now, see, here comes the V25. Now, he will definitely launch torps. So we need to see if we can actually hit him. So, yep, we've taken out his steering. Our secondaries are having a little pop there, which is lovely. But I am going to turn now, because if I don't, his torpedoes are going to come and give me a really unpleasant day. There we go. So we've got rid of the destroyer. Now we have the Katori over here, who's in range. We also have the St. Louis. I'm going to go for the St. Louis because, frankly, he's probably the bigger threat, especially at this range. Need to give him a little bit more in the way of lead, but that's fine. The Bellerophon is coming around, the old banana phone. Now the Friant is there, but he's in my way really to torpedo. So I can't really drop any torps down, unfortunately. Well, Kohlberg. I'm going to line up some AP for the old Kohlberg there. Let's see if we can get a hit or two on him there. Yeah, that Friant is just getting himself right in the way, unfortunately. Yeah, I've got the old Bellerophon. should really swap back to HE for him. I have a feeling now that Freon has gone. They're V25s now in the way, and I think he's a bit too close, to be honest. He's turning. I'm going to drop these torps, and I am going to hope that that V25 does not turn back this way. I can't see any reason he would, if I'm honest. We should get a nice hit on that Bellerophon. So, yeah, should be lucky. There we go. Right. And we've got the old Katori there. Who's torping me? The swine. We'll take one by the look of it. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. Looks like Mr. Katori probably not going to get away from those, I wouldn't think. So let's put the torps into him, get rid of them, and it looks like, oh dear, never mind, we didn't do bad. 3 ships sunk. So let's see how the rest of this plays out. What have they got? They've got a St. Louis, a Friant, and a Bellerophon. Let's go and have a look at the old Bellerophon over here. He should finish this Friant off quite quickly. The French cruisers really don't have a great deal of armour. They're a lot of fun to play, but they're not a lot of fun to be in when you're being shot at. So he's turning, looking for his second lot of torps. If this chap's got any sense, he will turn, because those torps are going to go out of that boat. Yep, there we go. Don't turn into them. Bad Bellerophon. Oh, he only took 2, which out of that, I think you probably didn't come off as badly as you could have done. He has still got his heel, so that's okay. Big thing about British battleships, if you swing them around too much, the guns will never keep up with you, which is a bit of a shame. Still got my aircraft circling around apparently. It's telling me they're under attack. So, can we get rid of this Freon? Looks like St. Louis here is having a whale of a time. He's being chased by St. Louis. Okay. And obviously this chap on the Bellerophon is hopefully going to get a lovely salvo into the side of that one, but he's kind of broadside to him. He's not very broadside to him, so come on chap, sink that boat. Looks like the Friant's down, which is great news. Now all that St. Louis needs to do is just burn him down. Little bit of HE. Just get that fire. There we go. Right. Now then, just that St. Louis to go. So let's zoom over and have a look. Now we've got our Kohlberg there, who's coming round. He'll be able to fire at him shortly, but it looks like this St. Louis is heading round here, so he will be out of range. Now, these guys need to be careful with this cunningly named player 162869607. Yep, need to mind him. I think he only communicates by numbers. So let's see if this St. Louis can get taken down. I mean, it should be. We should see a fire on him. No, no fires. RNG is not being our team's friend at the moment. Oh, there we go. Right, he's used his damage con. So, get some fires on him. And he should burn. If they hit him. Well, St. Louis, he's trying. He's trying. Down to 1,000 points now. 200. 23. And he's dead. Right, yeah. So, the Katori. How do we do? 33,070 damage, 24 target hits, 3 torp hits, 1 plane shot down, go us. 2 incapacitations, 3 boats sunk, 2 fires, 1 flood, 1 citadel there, 2 defend ribbons, and 51,792 credits, 557 XP, 28 free XP. Let's have a look at the team score, and there we are at the top, which is a nice place to be. Detailed report there. You can see we sunk the Bellerophon, the Katori, and the V25. Yep. Not bad, not bad. Credits and XP, what was the take home? 48,790 and 771 Captain XP. Okay. What do you think? Now bearing in mind, if you buy it at a month's worth of premium anyway, you've got this for nothing, and if you like the look of the boat, you can get a month's worth of premium for nothing. I think it's a pretty good deal. Now it's valid for the next 2 weeks. I would suggest getting in there and getting it, especially if you normally get premium, because the boat is a lot of fun. It really is, and it's nice to have those aircraft. They're not massively powerful. Yeah, we're not talking sort of jump jets or anything like that, but they are. Did it tell you on here? They've got 790 hit points, so they're not bad. They aren't bad, and they do give you that extra DPS should you get anything coming towards you. The torpedoes, they're just there for lulls, really. You can get some good kills with them if you're very attack minded and quite aggressive in the way you go. The angles on there mean you can pretty much bow on stuff and still get your torpedoes away. So I would recommend this as a very fun little low tier cruiser. You know, plus it's premium, so you can stick any captain you like in it. You know, if you've got a few premiums of a nation, you can put the same captain in all of them and really grind out the XP on the captain. So I would say pick it up. I really would. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, of course. You know, do you normally buy premium time, or do you generally play without it? Obviously, if you enjoyed the video, the like button's there and loves a little tickle. And if you're new to the channel, then why not subscribe and catch up with me every time I release a video. Anyway, I think that's more than enough from me for now, so thank you ever so much for watching, guys. But for now, it is Captain Random signing off. Take care, and I'll see you again in the next one.